morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world watching this. Welcome to Books, Brews and Other Awesome Things. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Organic India tea haul that I received a couple of days ago now, and I confess I've already tried some of the teas from it, but I wanted to share it with you. What happened with this tea haul was when we went into lockdown on August 12th in Auckland, we had cases of COVID that broke out here after 102 days with the country being completely free of community transmission. We had a community transmission case, and so we all went into lockdown. And at that point, I tripped, fell, and ordered some tea. It happens, as you do. Now, I had been trying to drink through some of my old tea stash. And when I say old, I have a box of individually wrapped tea bags, some of which I think are probably about 10 years old now. And I thought I'd really, really, really like to start drinking through those. So I picked up one of my Organic India Tulsi Cola teas. And it was really yummy. It was yummier than I was expecting, and I thought, I might see if this company is still around, given that it could well be 10 years since I bought the tea bags. And not only were they around, but they had a whole load of other flavours and blends on their site. So I thought, I think I'm going to make myself an order. And what I did was ordered 3 boxes of ones that sounded really good to me, just in terms of specific blends. And then 1 box that was a variety pack with, I think, 4 or 5 different types. I'll go through it with you in just a moment. And put that order through. And it took about a week or two to get, a week and a half, I think it was, to get to me. Which isn't too bad given COVID shipping. But when I got it, not only had they sent me what I ordered, but they'd also sent me a little 5-pack variety pack that I hadn't ordered and a whole load of loose tea bags of different flavours. So I figured I'd tell you what was in that order. I'll let you know if I've tried any of them so far, and expect to see reviews over the next month or so of some of the teas that I received in the order. So let's have a look firstly at the ones I actually ordered. So the first one, so I have them on the chair beside me, so if you see me looking down, that's why. The first one I tried was Tulsi Sleep. So this is, I have issues when it comes to sleep. It's not that I go to bed and can't sleep, it's that I find it really hard to get my butt to bed in the first place. So I'm trying now to have a herbal tea at night, some kind of sleepy time or dream time blend. And this one sounded really nice. It has Tulsi, which if you don't know of the herb, it's also known as holy basil. It's basically an adaptogenic herb, which means it helps your body to deal better with stress. And it's sort of one of those cure-alls that you name it, there's probably someone who thinks Tulsi can help with it. I just found that it tastes nice. I like that kind of slightly savoury taste that basil has, and although it's not actually what we call basil, or basil if you're American, it does have some similar taste to it. So the first ingredient is organic Krishna Tulsi. There are different types of basil, of Tulsi, I should mention. And in addition to that, it also has organic cardamom, organic peppermint, organic chamomile, another form of organic Tulsi. So we've got Krishna Tulsi and Vana Tulsi. A herb I've never heard of before called Shankpuspi. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly. I'm going to suspect that is another adaptogenic herb. Organic ashwagandha, which I know is an adaptogenic herb. And organic Brahmi, which it's got a lot of antioxidants in it. It's often used in circulation and memory teas. I should mention, I've worked for a company, I was the in-house copywriter for a company that manufactures herbal and vitamin supplements. I worked for them for almost 3 years. So I have quite a background in knowing what different herbs do. I used to work alongside the in-house naturopaths. So when I talk about recognizing herbs, it's not because I'm herbally trained myself, but I have worked. I joke that I got my junior naturopathic badge while I was working at that company. So Brahmi is a herb that I have written about before. It's, as I mentioned, it's used in memory and circulation type blends. So I have tried this one. I found it very pleasant. The peppermint was quite strong. It's actually the third ingredient on the list, but I think between the Tulsi taste and the peppermint, that was the vibe I got from this one. The second one was another medicinal one, Tulsi Tummy. So that one is a blend of digestive herbs. I have not tried that one yet. Hey kitten, could you please leave the the camera stand alone? I'd really appreciate it. Cats. So going back to it. So this is Tulsi Tummy. So it's a digestive blend. And this one contains, in order, organic ginger, organic cinnamon, organic Rama Tulsi, organic Krishna Tulsi, organic Vana Tulsi. So it's got 3 different types of Tulsi in there. And then it's got the standard licorice and peppermint that you'd expect in a digestive blend. And they also have natural mint flavour in there. Now, I've not tried this one yet. It's one that I'm looking forward to having, as it sounds like it'd be a really good after dinner tea. So I will do a review of that at some point. Now, the third one, I have to confess, I bought purely because it sounded like it tasted so good. And that was Tulsi Cinnamon Rose. So I love rose in teas. I love that kind of Turkish delight flavour. And I'm a cinnamon addict. I hereby confess I am a cinnamon addict, so I do enjoy both of those tastes on their own. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they taste like together. This one has organic bay leaves as its main ingredient, which is going to give it a very interesting taste. And then we've got the 3 types of Tulsi, Vana, Krishna, and Rama. Organic cinnamon is actually the 3rd ingredient on the list. Rose petals is the 6th, because we've got bay leaves and cinnamon plus the 3 Tulsis. And then we've got organic peppermint, organic cardamom, rose flavour, and some organic chamomile. So that actually sounds like it might be a good dinner, a good evening tea as well, with the chamomile in there. But it just sounds so delicious. So yes, I'm looking forward to trying that one. And then we've got the Tulsi Variety Collection. So this one has a Tulsi green tea, a Tulsi masala chai, a Tulsi sweet rose, which I suspect will be a lot like the one I've just done but without the cinnamon, original Tulsi, which is just the blend of 3 Tulsis on its own, and Tulsi turmeric ginger. Now, of these, I've not actually opened this pack, but some of those loose tea bags included some of these flavors. So I haven't tried the Tulsi Green Tea Classic, but I have tried the Masala Chai, and I have tried the Tulsi Turmeric Ginger. And the Masala Chai is like a very mild, smooth black tea chai. I will state up front here, when I have black tea, I have it with milk. I've yet to enjoy a black tea without milk. I find that even if you don't brew it for very long, the tannins are still strong enough that I prefer to milk them. And I usually sweeten it a little as well. And I found that the Tulsi Masala Chai just tasted like a very pleasant, mellow, smooth black tea with a little bit of spice to it. It didn't blow me away, but it also wasn't offensive in any way. It's probably one that I wouldn't buy again myself. There are too many other black teas I like much more. But if somebody gave it to me, I wouldn't refuse to drink it. The other one that I have tried from this box already is the Tulsi Turmeric Ginger, and I had that earlier today. And I thought I might like that because I tend to like ginger teas. What stood out to me about this one was that it was this beautiful, beautiful golden yellow colour when I brewed it, it looked like liquid sunlight through honey or something like that. It was absolutely beautiful, which of course was the turmeric. But when it came to the taste, it was like, I actually can't taste anything in here. I couldn't taste any ginger at all. It didn't taste like just plain hot water, so there was something there, but there was kind of nothing to grasp onto in terms of the flavour. And I think it really tastes like the sort of thing that I wouldn't drink for pleasure. I think it's the sort of thing you'd drink if you'd heard that turmeric was a miracle herb with all the antioxidant properties and all the joint support properties and all the this and that, and wanted to get more turmeric into your diet somehow. So yeah, that's another one. Unfortunately, both of the ones I've tried for this, I probably wouldn't buy again. Now, in addition to those things, which is what I ordered, I also got this little variety pack, which is 6 infusion bags. And what we have in here is Tulsi Sweet Rose, Tulsi Pomegranate Green Tea. Now this was one that I had some loose tea bags that they included as well, and I've tried it. Oh my god, this is so good. I have had a bit of a hit and miss relationship with green teas in the past. Part of that is probably because I'm not making them up right. I suspect that I have been making them with freshly boiled water so that it's been too hot, and I've been letting them over brew so they get bitter. I'm trying with all the ones that I'm tasting now to make sure that I wait until the water's come off the boil a bit, and that I actually time how long it steeps for and take it out at the 2.5 to 3 minute mark. I did that with this and it was so good. It's sort of mostly I can taste the pomegranate. It's this lovely rich berry taste, but it's not overpowering. You can taste the green tea underneath it, and that's refreshing and a little bit, very little bit grassy. It's not super grassy, but a little bit grassy. You can't really taste the tulsi in it. It's just this lovely blend of the pomegranate flavour and the green tea. This one I will probably buy again because it was good. There was also a Tulsi original in there. Now I think this is the first tea that I ever had by them, because although I have Gotu-Kola Tulsi that's left over from whenever it was that I bought it, I have a feeling I bought a box of just plain Tulsi before that, and I really liked it, which is why I bought the one with Gotu-Kola. So I'm hoping that I will like this one as much as I liked it in the past. And then we've got one of the masala chais, which I talked about in that box. One of the classic greens, which I've talked about. And this one, which is Tulsi Honey Chamomile, or chamomile if you're American. I'm looking forward to trying this one because it sounds like it's going to be a really good bedtime blend with the chamomile and now I'm saying chamomile, the chamomile and the honey. So those are the 3 in the Herbal Infusion collection. And then they gave me all of these little sample packs as well. So in here we've got Tulsi Gotu-Kola, which I know what that tastes like. I'm just curious to see whether there's a difference between what these ones taste like and what the ones from 10 years ago taste like. So I got 2 of those. Tulsi Peppermint, which I have tried, and it is lovely. I think there's a little bit of licorice or aniseed in there as well as peppermint, but again, it's not super strong. It doesn't overwhelm the peppermint. I think I had this one as a digestive after I'd had a meal, and it was just perfect. It was exactly what I was looking for at the time. We've got 2 more Tulsi originals, another Tulsi masala chai, another turmeric ginger. Again, I will drink this because I have it, but it didn't spark joy for me. Another Tulsi pomegranate green, which did spark joy. And a Tulsi lemon ginger, which I have high hopes for. I'm hoping this one turns out to be more gingery than the turmeric ginger. So that was my haul from Organic India, and just Thank you so much to Organic India for all of those extra samples that I didn't order. I'm really grateful. I'm really looking forward to trying them. And I will report back on what I think of them, either in individual review videos, or I'll do a wrap up at the end of September for all the things that I tried in September. All right, I hope you've enjoyed learning all about the things that I got from Organic India. I'll put a link to their website down in the description below. If you have any comments, suggestions or questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment field below. I love hearing from you. I'd love to know what you're interested in. Are there other teas you would like me to order and review? Bearing in mind the last order I did was $100 US, which is 160 New Zealand dollars, and it cost me $100 in postage. So if it's not easily available here, I may not be able to review it for you. But please feel free to make a suggestion anyway. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye now.